Hey guys, I have a new deck to show off. This is an old deck that I used to use a lot between like 1500 and 2000 that I haven't touched in a really long time for a very crucial reason, that being it's not very good at countering armor, but it is a really good deck for being kind of everywhere all at once. It's my favorite deck for supporting uh, a team, and not just in terms of air support or artillery, but really anything. Ground units are quick to deploy. The armor is relatively fast. The ATGM truck is the best that the US has to offer. So that's what this deck is for. And let me introduce you to it by just going through, starting here in the Recon tab with my LRAS, representing my laser vision vehicle, my scouts, really there to bring the Jav trophy, but also to try to send out and get a little vision. The airborne snipers, the Gray Eagle is actually pretty good with its Hellfire loadout at picking units off, and the Global Hawk. I'll bring the Gray Eagle more when I am okay with losing it, right? 110 points versus the 40 extra points for the Global Hawk. It does kind of make a difference. And the fact that it can shoot does help in some kind of niche circumstances. Moving to the infantry tab, we've got the combat engineers with the Striker ESV, its cheapest variant with the grenade launcher. The airborne GSW with the ISV. Weapon Squad, Troopers AA. Troopers AA actually get a lot of play from me because I like to put these guys into this Dragoon trophy. The Stinger team, I bring a single Humvee M2, which gets a lot of play just for the fact it's so cheap. It's got 4 seats. It's great to use to call on like a sniper team or a Stinger team. And then the TOW 2B is there just if I have some high rises that I know I can control for a while. Throwing a couple in there, not a bad idea to get some great picks. Moving to the vehicle tab is my Booker, the M8 Thunderbolt with just the reactive armor. I actually like this build a little bit more than the Iron Fist these days because it's cheaper and it gives you a lot more protection. Front armor goes up to 120 in kinetic and 300 in heat. Side armor gets 620 or 220 in the heat department. Again, cheaper, but also more health. Look at that. You get 1 more HP. So pretty good, especially if you're good at micro. And then I would bring 6 of these ATGM trophies if I could, but I can only bring 4, so I do. The main idea here with my infantry and vehicle is to really use the NGSW as my front line, bring these in as quick as possible with ISVs, bring in a combat engineer with the ESV, and then I'll support these frontline infantry with a Dragoon trophy, with AA, and a Booker. Those will represent my close fire support between the Bushmaster and the autoloader. And then the M8 Thunderbolt paired with a couple HEGM trophies is really good at taking out armor at range, or really this TOW 2B fires at 200 meters. So really it's able to shoot these off pretty close, to be honest. So that's really the bulk of it. I'll get in some weapon squads to just kind of fill in the space where I need an ATGM position. The Troopers AA, again, live in this trophy Dragoon. So really, again, we're talking about fire support. So these guys are kind of sitting back just a little bit, providing fire support for my infantry. But then this will pop out as needed. So this does a couple things. One being the Stinger, obviously, is there with its 6 rounds, providing AA cover as I need it. It's really high health, so it's not going to get immediately downed by a chopper if one runs up on it. But also, it's got 8 M4s, right? 2 grenade launchers, an M240. It's also an infantry support unit, and I use it to that extent. That's the main strike force. As I move into my support tab, Hempt, love it. I'll call in a ton of infantry with this. Pack 3, Brutus with the guided rounds, Avenger, Slam Ram with the AIM 20s and AIM 9s. It ripple fires up to 210, 2200, 2100. But when you turn that radar on, at 1.25 is the range, so it reaches out pretty far. The HIMARS is a recent addition. I needed something to reach out and hit AA. That's what these are for with the cluster loadout. And then the Striker MC is just for smokes. We need it. This is a departure from what you're going to see in the game. Just because I don't remember what I was using. Oh, I was using Striker SPHs with the cluster and smokes. Just testing it out. Spoiler alert, incredibly underwhelming. I also had a Centurion CRAM. Just in the CRAM variant. Again, why is this thing not as good as the PIVADs? I don't get it. It's just not. It doesn't intercept nearly as well as the PIVADs. Helicopter tab coming in with the Apache with the 4 Hellfires and Hydra rockets. Love this at 180 points. Really great fire support. Really great unit to throw into the fray and not really care if it dies at 180 points. It generally does what I need it to do. The Guardian is my sort of Gucci variant on the Apache with its 8 fire and frigates, 2,000 meter range, really good. Kiowas with the radar, the optronic system with the laser guidance, and the Chinook. Kiowa's also representing my anti-heli with its stingers and its 20% ECM, making it a really ideal anti-helicopter platform. Moving into my air tab, this is a constant moving target, guys. I'm constantly changing this, even after the gameplay that I sent you. The CJ, I bring one of these with 4 harms. The F-15 Eagle, too. I'm moving towards making this my close air support platform. I put 2 harms on it, 5 2,000-pound JDAMs. If I need to kill a point, throwing 2K JDAMs onto a building kills the building. So I can do that to 2 buildings as well as have a third, an additional JDAM to hit anything else. The harms are great for keeping it alive, basically. Distracts long-range AA, but also can easily get a pick on AA. And sometimes it does do that. In fact, I had a game where this thing killed almost 700 points. Returned its investment, but it doesn't always, but it actually survives quite a bit because of the 15% ECM and the harms. It'll come home, which is great for me. The Strike Eagle is another constant moving target. I have it set up in a loadout to break buildings of infantry with its with basically the rock eyes and the snake eyes. In this loadout, it'll destroy 2 buildings that are side by side and kill all the infantry inside. But you can also use it to take out tanks, so it's got a little versatility in that aspect. But it's also good for breaking the BMD rush, but also any sort of like BMP setup. I might change this, so I'm kind of looking to maybe get into the back into the 2,000-pound bombs, just as a cheaper alternative to the big boy here. The Viper is JSOWs, and this F-15 Eagle is loaded up with AMRAAMs and Sparrows. I like to just throw this thing at the enemy. It's also got Sidewinders, so if I close in on something, it's gonna die, right? It's gonna shoot 3 different missiles without any sort of delay. So if I close up with you, if I close on an enemy playing with this, it will die, which is pretty great. But it also, can kill helicopters with its Sidewinders. It's pretty versatile at 250. It's worth it. And that's it, guys. This is the we have Armor at Home deck. And with that, I'll take you to the video. Welcome everyone. Today we have a game of Black Coast, bringing the We Have Armor at Home. This is Airborne Striker. As I talked about in the deck talk, this is a deck built to support the whole team across the whole map. I really like it on Black Coast, especially, and you'll start to see why. I had a game that I played with this deck previously, a game prior. I lost all the footage on it. My hard drive ran out of space, hilariously. So, yeah, that was pretty. It was pretty devastating, to be honest, because it was a fantastic game. I was all over the map. I supported the right side, the left side, the middle. I had like a great KD. I mean, it was excellent. But again, I lost that footage, so this is the next attempt at it with some changes. What I like to do is play the middle, but then support this wide flank. In my opinion, helping to take the wide flank is so crucial. Helping to establish it, especially this little triangle tree line here. Whatever you can do to help your teammate, whoever commits to this flank, take this part of the map. If you can get them established on E, you win, right? I mean, you're gonna get 2 points over there instead of a questionable 1 or less, right? And so helping your teammate establish here is, I think, really important. So that's what I do here. So what I'll do is I'll open up with a couple of airborne next generation weapon systems, a couple Striker ATGMs, an Avenger, and a Dragoon trophy with a Troopers AA in it. So in that way, I've got AT infantry with mods. I've got AT trucks. I've got AA in both the Avenger and the Troopers AA, and I've got some fire support with the Dragoon trophy. So it's enough, right? It's enough to get them established. It's got it'll cover any kind of gaps that the person opens with. In this case, this guy's going to open with helicopters. Very common to do on the wide flank, but it will leave him without any sort of ability to, assault. And I recognize that, and I'm going to use my units to do that. Now check this out. This guy's going to try to open with a Catran or something. Work out for you, buddy. This Avenger has got your number. I really like the Avenger. I love any double Stinger vehicle, to be honest. It's got such great killing potential, but also a really great potential to scare them away, which is just as good, right? Sitting around with a helicopter doing nothing is such a waste of points, so I like a good deterrent. And what else do I do here? I put up a SAM site, and I'm sending out this LRAS to sit in the trees and provide vision over this airfield with 2100 vision. Yeah, I love how fast these ISVs are, man. These things are quick. I love the modeling, how like they all are sitting in the trucks. Really cool. Not every carrier models all the infantry inside, but that one does it really well. What's another one that does it? Not the Little Bird. Is it the Little Birds that carry units? Yeah, I think those are. Well, yeah, you can see the character models hanging out the side of the Little Birds. Yeah, Little Birds, not killer eggs. So I've pushed in. What I'm noticing is this guy has not spawned anything. Oh, there we go. So I see a BMP all the way out there, and this MI 24 or something. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, the recon helicopter. Getting downed right there is huge. So I'm going to seize the opportunity, right? I'm going to just go ahead and try to cap this point. At best, I am a distraction. I'm sorry. At worst, I'm a distraction. At best, I get this point for my teammate. Help him establish. And really, not a lot of points invested, so that would be really excellent for me. As you can see, I swung my ATGM trucks around this tree line, so they've got a lot of field of view. I'll go ahead and cap this point. I'll send the Dragoon through the trees, and all the while I'm going to start also sending some units to sea to kind of cover the main point. Alright, here we go. MP1s. Catching a Maws off rib. Not good for your health. I want to kind of keep this ISV alive because I want to use it to retrieve my infantry if needed. You can see the Dragoon providing some Bushmaster support. Both the ATGM trucks are shooting TOBVs at the infantry garrison there. Those Bunker Buster missiles do 15 damage. They're incredibly strong. So I initially retreated a little bit, right? I wasn't sure how that engagement was going to go, what they were going to have in there. They've got a lot of these, I think they're called Motostrelkis in them. And yeah, I'm just going to deal with those. Not too hard. See this yellow coming in. What is that, an SU-25 or something? Like, what is that, bro? Just dumps. I think those are like Fat 500s all over G. Another round of Fat 500s. Take out my Avenger and my trophy. Annoying, but that was kind of the point, to be honest, of sending this small group. Is kind of who cares. It gets there fast. It deals with things. ISV cleaning up that infantry all on its own. Pretty funny. Getting pinged about having just sat there doing nothing. So I do kind of offer an apology. Signal to start paying attention to my own point. I have one regret, it's that I didn't leave the ISV on there to cap the point. There's such a good psychological effect, and I talk about this in my other videos, of capping a point. I mean, it makes them wonder, oh, what's on it? You know, sometimes it makes them overcommit in how they retake it. It can be pretty strong. See a T-72 closing in. Helicopter trying to challenge me, but I do have a Stinger team. the troopers AA doing their job, doing it well. But I wasn't alone there. I had quite a bit of AA support there, which is pretty nice. Supply point over there. Get these ATGM trucks healed up, as well as just offer that teammate some supplies if he needs it, because I'm not coming back there. They're well established at this point. But what Green did was, while I was doing all that work to kind of do work into his flank, he established all along this runway with ATGMs, which is awesome, actually. We ended up synergizing really well there. I I got caught way out of position. These infantry were just starting to get up there, which would have been huge if they'd have been there at the right moment. But here they are. Alright, so we've got our infantry. We're all starting to get set. Then I get bombed again. Is he sensing a theme? I get bombed a lot, it seems. I play really aggressively with my units, so it's really no wonder I'm getting bombed, but it just sucks. Killed their smoke. Trying to put pressure on, but I don't have any infantry to support the Booker, so I don't want to overcommit it. Just start getting some infantry up, so we're gonna see what we can do with these next rounds of airborne.
Everybody out! Proceeding as flag. Infantry ready for combat. Ready as fast as you can!
So there is one unit on the point. Training ready?
Cavalry here. We're ready for action. Fire and maneuver. Air defense standing by. Roger. Target designator in combat. What are you waiting for? Drive! Anti-aircraft here. Air defense ready for action. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Tanks are dead. We're in the missile age now. Infantry here. We're in combat.
These training ready are taking way too long to die. I'm not really sure what that's about. Like, what are they made of? I should have made the decision to dive into that building earlier because training ready have thermobaric weapons, which make them really tough to. Well, that makes them really good at taking ranged engagements.
Striker here. We're combat ready.
ISV doing its best to escape. It's not going to happen. So there goes another round of infantry. The only downside to using these NGWS, they're not very strong at close range fighting. They much more excel in like standoff fighting, but unfortunately, that's not the fight that's being brought to us. We're being engaged right up on Charlie. So, if I'd had maybe the base airborne, they may have been a better unit to bring into that fight. But, I can't bring a deck for everything, right?
Anti-aircraft standing by.
I like the versatility of the NGSW.
Return fire only. Copy that.
So we've got two people playing to take Charlie, right? Orange and yellow. We've got two people working to defend it, me and teal, and I guess green. I think a problem we're running into is that green and I are both running not great decks at dealing with armor. In fact, green as well, I think, is running Marine Striker. Marine Striker, much better at dealing with this. In fact, a really good play here might have been to swap Green onto Charlie and maybe take his place, but hindsight's 2020. BMP continuing to be annoying. So here I'm going to try to use the Strike Eagle to kind of dislodge some of this aggression. The Strike Eagle has, I think, 4 2K bombs on it. I get one thing, which is really annoying. But he does get out, which is great. I decided to do a seed run followed by a Global Hawk. Really want to know kind of what's going on here. Up on kills, which is great. Not sure I'm contributing to it. CJ not really getting too much. But it does at least force some raiders to go down. I get a little bit of vision on what's going on. Not too much, right? They're really committing on the Charlie with what seemingly all they have. Those toes don't have the same velocity as the cornets, which kind of sucks. So when you get into a battle against a cornet team, you'll have a hard time winning, especially considering they ripple fire, which is exactly why I had to disengage with that K-17. Oh my god. They get a really good bombing run on those units. I did have them hanging out there for a while, but I'm not really sure how they get away with that. They didn't really. I mean, they killed one, I think 270 points. So not sure they returned it, but they did cripple the other trophy, which did eventually die, so probably a good bombing run by them. They brought in a helicopter, literally nothing to deal with. There was a Lav AD in the woods that just died, so they smartly brought the helicopter up. This Catran with the Hermes is so annoying. It's so good. I think it's the best helicopter in the game, personally. I think Teal might have disabled his supply depots from from healing me, because I'm... Oh no, I'm healing. Okay. Oh. For now. Merch being incredibly annoying. Ouch, dude. See, the RNG is just so insane. I lose my Booker to a top attack on the most random smirch. And I'm, you know, not to spoil things, but I mean, get ready, guys, because like the RNG on this guy is fucking incredible. Really just pissed me off. I just could not deal with, anyway, you'll see. Right flank's doing really well. I'm gonna bring my Brutuses in. That was a great HIMARS from Teal. I had a feeling he was gonna run, and he did. I got the T-80 coming up. I decided to commit a F-15, well, a Sex Eagle, to the fight. It's got 3 J-Salves on it, so it can kill any armor. I don't know that the T-80 is necessarily worth it, but I'm not really willing to just sit around and get dominated. I mean, I kind of just assessed the situation, and we do not have anything to deal with that. So it's up to me. Now, it's a very expensive plane at 450 points. But it does get the kill. But it does die in the process. I looked it up, so you don't have to guess it. It was a 270 point tank. So not a great trade for me. But again, that tank was about to go off on my units. Nobody had anything to do with the armor in place. So it was definitely worth it. Fortunately, yeah, we've got another tank coming up. And 2 more Skyas. I'm breathing down my weapon squad's neck. Trying to get some supplies up. That weapon squad, unfortunately. Not too much going on in this phase. We're sort of just trying to get Charlie back. As you can see, it's just wave after wave of Russia. um, it's a mix of all three sort of colors, kind of making a lot of pressure over here. Really annoying. I do kind of wish maybe green maybe made a bit more of a play for D just to take some of the pressure off, but it's fine. I mean, it's really on us that we're in this position, not his fault. And we got our first two, got the first 2 points on our team by having held 2 points on the right flank and our capture. I'm sorry, our kill score. So basically, yeah, I mean, if we can keep up this sort of kill thing, we'll be doing just fine. That helps, because that was definitely not a good trade. Get this SSO. I'm starting to rebuild my assault a little bit. I brought these units up in the Hempt. I'm going to put the Troopers AA into the Dragoon, and that's my like fire support squad. And those can kind of support. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of reload these Brutuses. They're all incredibly dry, and start a little assault on C, because I see that my teammate is doing the same. He's starting a little assault on C, so we can do it together. Left flank looks good, 2 points over there. Right flank looks good, 2 points over there. We don't hold C, so that's the only extra point that they've got. But I mean, so far it's kind of pretty good for us. We're also up on KD, which is excellent. This game can and is kind of turning into a grind. Not sure what that was. Ah, the Smirch. This Smirch just RNG, and then look at this other. He must be doing a line or a creeping barrage. Look at that perfect Smirch hit. Like, where are these going? It's like tracking my Booker. Like, what kind of line barrage was that? Look how spread out it was. What are the odds that it kills? It lands directly on those 3 Brutuses healing right there. That one was the most, I think, the most annoying part of this match, was seeing that happen. Maybe. Got CJ for some reason. I lose my arty, but I've got my infantry, and we're gonna start trying to take Charlie back. He's got a couple of tanks over there. He's got the helicopter floating in the back. SSO. Yeah, check this out. Now it's what? Purple has moved over to Charlie because there's been really no pressure. Although he's starting to get pressured up there, which is excellent. Thank you, Green. Um, yeah, he was starting to put little units over there on Charlie too. That would make 3 colors, which is frustrating. Oh, the Smirch is coming too. You hate to see it.
Anti-armor vehicle, at your command. Solid copy. Advance and report. Armored Fury is on its way. Who called the cavalry? The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Copy. Relocating. Cavalry here. We're ready for action. Cavalry here. Search and destroy. Pedal to the metal.
Look how close that Smirch was. Very ballsy. That Smirch like sitting right in front of Alpha.
Armored transport reporting in. Roger. We're on the move. Moving to shooting position. Striker standing by. Search and destroy. Moving as ordered.
Great nuke for us, I think.
Roger. Moving out. Roger.
They're off both the tanks.
Moving out. Pedal to the metal. Moving there now. The cavalry has arrived.
Put my infantry, my troopers AA in there just because, you know, I need some fire support. That's what they're there for. This stupid the stupid GRU unit just kind of dancing around there is incredibly annoying. Do I ever find this guy? I can't remember. Oh, I do. I do, but then look what everything else I found. I found a disabled tank. A couple of things here and there. Some snipers.
Target designator, here. The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Copy that. Looking for targets. Personal carrier, here. Someone call for a cab? Personal carrier, ready. All asses, dismount. Everyone, dismount. Establish a base of fire in that building. Who called the cavalry?
Getting my infantry kind of pushed up. Just want to kind of build a little space here because these guys have been wrecking us, and it's so annoying.
Troop transport, ready. Engineers reporting in.
Amaz are going to finally deal with that stupid T-72 that's disabled.
Armored cab, ready to rumble. Striker here. Striker here. We're combat ready. Sweeping area. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. Move in there. Striker standing by. Copy. We RTB.
Getting shredded by this BTR.
Reporting in.
That was like a dumb mistake on my part. I just kind of like let the infantry get smacked around by that thing.
Roger. We're on the move. Move your fucking asses.
Pull my guys out.
Infantry here. We're incoming.
Or I'm going to try. Look at this wave of MLRS coming in on me. Dude, that got everything I had. Everything is dead. It's such pain. And it's so hard to know where to put these supplies down because everything's destroyed.
Personal carrier here. ATGM carrier ready for combat.
bunch of units. I'm not really sure where Teal went during all that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bomb some of this stuff with my strike eagle. So that kind of tip the balance again. Kills. Plane survive? I think it does. Yeah, this makes me want to bring back the strike eagle. I put the clusters all over that strike eagle, but to be honest, I think the strike eagle was probably its best configuration with the 2,000-pound JDAMs. OBS is slowing down my game. So apologies for that. Oh, just to find out that I'm losing my units. Lovely. Okay, so finally green is going to start to offer some support over here. Ah, this MLRS is so punishing. Uh-oh, the Hermes are feasting. Careful. I keep these guys alive by running them back. Yeah, I think the Marine Small here is so good, right? Like, having the ability to Marine Small, just kind of kill anything, super strong. Once again, cannot keep a supply point alive. Of course you can. They do seem to be focusing that lane really hard, and it's because there's no pressure coming from anywhere else. And I'm not really sure if that was my fault or yeah, I can't really tell why there's no pressure coming up through those bushes. You see me start to, I think, recognize that. But I am getting really frustrated by what's going on over there. Almost get that tank right there. Shame. Yeah, yellow's all over this. Purple is all over this a minute ago. Orange is all over it. I mean, it is a fight for C. I have never played a game like this. This is kind of crazy to me. Purple's starting to come around with some ATGM trucks. The Conquerors. One-shotting him. Yeah, I win that. Sorry. I think it's because I'm shooting Toby B's at him, so that helps. Then look at all the ATGMs that came out of those woods at my Striker trophies. You You're gonna see what that was, but spoiler alert, it is a lot of Cornet teams. I think they got sick of me. Nice. Take down the chopper. Yeah, look at this battle, guys. Look at all the Rangers. Orange is there, yellow's there, purple's there. The fight for mid is just all on Charlie. It's a meat grinder, guys. Our tanks coming up, vampires. It's crazy. BMP. Second BMP. This Hermes. No. Yeah, I got ate up by BMPs, Catran, and a plane. Not much I could have done there. I did what I could. Here comes my Eagle to do some bombs. Nothing. So both my first two Strike Eagles get out alive. This one doesn't even get its payload off. That was enough to make me go, God, I'm never gonna use a Strike Eagle again. But on rewatch, man, I still think I would use them. I think they just got lucky there.
Roger. Moving out. Mobile artillery standing by. Anti-aircraft here. That's your command. Ready to rain down death.
So my Brutuses get that helicopter. And now it's just a game of whack-a-mole with these stupid teams.
Providing direct fire.
This guy, look at the way this guy spelled artillery. Artilleria. What is that? That's crazy.
Roger. Moving out. Pedal to the metal. Artillery available, sir.
Like one of the guys on their team struggling to keep connected.
Scout team at your command. We have a building to secure. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. Engaging targets with direct fire.
I thought that was my sniper for a second.
By.
Wow, purple like making a move all the way over there. You kind of respect it.
Departing. Looking for enemy contact.
Right.
Search
The airfield is clear. Time to send back in my units. Purple did a great job taking that whole flank. He did it all by himself too. I don't really know that anybody supported him. I'd have to go back and look at the minimap to confirm.
Air defense here.
Do a great job keeping that pack MSC alive. I mean, I don't keep the radar on, but
Get your gear. We're moving out.
we're gonna get some infantry up here to pair off with these ATGMs. It's so funny watching the tanks try to deal with these ATGM trucks because they can't, right? As soon as that tow's coming right at you, yeah, you have to smoke. So they're not really able to deal with that.
Copy that. Looking
kind of lit up by a stupid ATGM position.
ATGM carrier ready. No party without Artie. Target marked. Direct fire. Air defense here. We're combat ready. What are you waiting for? Drive! Digger team here. Someone call for a cab? Roger. We're on the move. Troops in combat! Get your asses in that building! Engineers in combat! What are your orders? Troops in combat! What are your orders? Mobile artillery reporting in. Providing direct fire. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Radar turned on. Looking for contacts. Good to go. Ready to rain down death. The higher they fly, the further they fall.
Yeah, so that Frogfoot was trying to get my Brutuses. Gonna work out for you, bud. The fight for C coming to a head. 30 seconds in, or 30 seconds left. But guys, I mean, look at the kill score. We are 4,000 points ahead of them. We're
Artillery standing by.
kind of unreachable at this point.
Direct fire. Artillery at your command, sir. Artillery relocating. What are your orders?
Haha! Get the helicopter kill before the before the round ends. And that's it, guys. That was that game. Not my best game. Only because it turned into a meat grinder. It was 3v1. Didn't have, I think, the right infantry answer to that point, but I think I did what I came there to do, which was to support my team. I brought up the right flank so that they were supported, and then just kept doing my thing on the airfield. I mean, I probably would have done better with Marines for sure. I don't know what else though. Maybe Marines. I mean, really anything. Marine armor, Marine striker. I think either one of those could have done really well there. The airborne just didn't really give me the answer on the infantry side that I was looking for, but it's got its other perks. The air, the ability to bring in some really great planes is a big perk. And I hate just using the same deck all the time, so it's nice to use something different. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna go, these smirch kills are what tanked my uh, kills. And I guess this BMP, look at that BMP, ate me up, crazy. But yeah, I got bombed a lot. I lost my opener to bombs. I lost that point to bombs. I was getting smirched. I mean, it just kind of is what it is. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you like this content, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.